Duty Black Ops 3 is one of the most
On November
special
6,
video games
2015,
ever created.
the release of what's widely considered to be the best Call of Duty installment ever, Black Ops 3.
Just a Wonderfish challenge. We don't have a Wonderfish machine, unfortunately, but we're going to try to do.
The peak of Call of Duty Zombies has reached 10 years old, and now is the perfect time to reflect what made Black Ops 3 so good. Black Ops 3 was my first Call of Duty game, and the most common Call of Duty that I play today. Right when I first played it, I fell in love with all of the features, the maps, the community. Everything about it just felt right. There is a real reason why people keep falling back onto Black Ops 3 instead of playing the new Call of Duty games.
Yeah, you suck. Yeah, you just fucking suck. Blows my mind that somebody like this not only exists.
Let's get right into it with the first reason. The first reason why Black Ops 3 Zombies is the best is the diversity of players. The game had a place for any player, whether you're good, whether you're bad, whether you're an Easter egg finder, a speedrunner, never picked up a controller, or you drink Mountain Dew and eat Doritos all day, and the controller is an extension to your body. Anyway, everything in the game gave players a unique experience, whether it was the maps, the gobblegums, the guns, the weapon kits, the perks, really anything was geared toward any player. Everyone could find a way to play that they really enjoyed, and this created communities and lifelong friendships that are still intact today. The second reason is the engine. When you think of beautiful gameplay, Black Ops 3 is it. Something about it is just so aesthetically pleasing, like it is just so pretty. Also, the new addition of Gobblegum gave a unique way to interact with the game. If you don't know how they work, you live under a rock.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument.
Here's how Gobblegums work in 10 seconds. When you play the game, you get liquid divinium that can be used to get random Gobblegums. Each gum has a unique ability. They can save you, give you things like perks, power-ups, or points, and make the game easier. Also, these Gobblegums gave advantages to the worst players and allowed them to play better. It also helped with speedruns and made speedruns that were near impossible possible. Like on Origins, you can literally get a staff on round 1. Like, that is just crazy. Also, the gun kits gave the player a chance for customization and also gave an element of progression to the game. There were also smaller details such as the HUD, which is absolutely perfect by the way, and the movement system, which just made the game a lot more cleaner and smoother overall. All in all, the engine made the game super clean and added so much progressiveness and reliability to the game, which leads me right into the next section. Oh my gosh, isn't that crazy how transitions flow? Oh my gosh, isn't that crazy how transitions flow when you use an outline? Replayability. In my opinion, Black Ops 3 is the most replayable game in the history of Call of Duty. So many different opportunities in the game give you a unique experience. The maps, the gobblegums, the weapon kits, and everything else. One of the main factors, I believe, is the maps. In Black Ops 3, there's a map for any player. The maps can be played in depth however much you want to. Like on Shadows of Evil, when I first started playing, I didn't even know what beast mode was. Yeah, but by the end of it, you're doing the sword, you're doing the Easter egg, you're upgrading the sword, you're getting the apothegm, like there's so many things that go into the maps. And also, they release simpler maps, such as the Giant, which could give you a more casual experience. But on the maps, you can either choose to go super into the map and do all of the side quests and build all the things, or you can choose to just have a casual experience. Black Ops 3 also offered the best, most selling DLC known to the world, Chronicles. Chronicles gave you all the nostalgia of playing the old games by giving us the old maps 100% remastered. This included Kino der Toten, Shino Numa, Ascension, Moon, Nocturne Toten, Shangri-La, Verrückt, and Origins. This allowed you to play all the old maps with the new features that Black Ops 3 added. This actually made some of the maps better, like when you look at Verrückt, it made it actually very playable and achievable to do high rounds through the use of Gobblegum. Also, the biggest replayability factor in my opinion is custom zombies. Custom zombies made Black Ops 3 immortal. There are infinite maps that can be played, and some of these maps are even so good that they could be Treyarch maps. The engine, the maps, the vibes, all make you want to keep coming back, and they make the game almost addicting. The peak of an era. Black Ops 3 was timed perfectly, coming off the momentum of Black Ops 2 with Mom of the Dead and Ordnance. This game wouldn't have been the same without the timing. At its release, Zombies was at its peak, with so many people playing it and loving it. The community was at an all-time high. Treyarch released the best game for what the people not only wanted, but what the people needed. Black Ops 3 marked the end of an era. It was the peak. There's nothing else that would come close to it. I mean, just think about this era. We had ZWC at its highest. We had the Z House, which is one of the greatest things known to man. It was just such a perfect time for zombies, and Black Ops 3 fit the role perfectly that I had to play. In my opinion, there is no other game that will ever come close to Black Ops 3. From the diversity of players to the engine, to the replayability it offers, to the timing, there is nothing that can really replicate it. This game is truly a 1 in a million that we may never get to experience again. This is why I believe that instead of every year hoping that the next Call of Duty can bring us back to this era, why don't we just go back? Seriously, the only thing that is keeping us from having these memories again is us not playing the games. There's nothing wrong with going back to an older Call of Duty game because it's what you like. There's also nothing wrong with buying the older Call of Duty games if you've never played them. If we truly want to make memories and have fun, then why not go back and populate to the old games we know and love? I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to be dusting off my old Xbox, and I think you should too. If you want to hear more about what Call of Duty can do to save itself, click here.